What are you saying, Pod?
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Well into the 80s, mid to upper 80s here at kickoff, and a hot night at Public School Stadium for the Marquette home opener. Marquette's home tonight. Also home tonight, CM, Jerseyville, East Alton, Wood River. They're all playing their home openers this evening. So we'll see about football tonight. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton, and we're at the stadium, Public School Stadium, and at the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. We have more pregame coming up. The two teams getting ready for the national anthem and getting ready to kick this game off here tonight. The Marquette Explorers and the Dupo Tigers coming your way in just a few minutes. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at godfreylandmark.com. Landmark Realty, serving the Riverbend and serving you.
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust, and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at godfreylandmark.com. Landmark Realty.
Opener against the Dupo Tigers. Big crowd gathering here for August football. Week 1 on August 21st, as it turns out this year. A change in the schedule with the earlier start. There's more playoff teams this year. There's more playoffs this year as we get started with the playoffs now, basically in the middle of October, as we start basically here in the middle of August. Jeff Alsman and Brent Birkland with you here, and Tigers and Explorers tonight, Jeff. Should be a big game, obviously, on opening night.
Should be, of course. Last year, Dupo making it into the playoffs. Not the same for Marquette, but you know the thing about week 1, everybody is 0-0, so anything can happen. Dupo won the toss. They deferred, so they'll be kicking off to the Explorers, and it'd be nice, wouldn't it, to have the blue and silver take the ball all the way down the field and score on their opening drive.
They're in the blue jerseys, blue pants with the gray, silver helmets, and Dupo, the maroon and white, they're wearing white jerseys tonight. It's like black pants with the white helmets. And we're ready. It's a short kick just past the 50-yard line, kind of an onside kick in a way, but Marquette's going to cover it up just over midfield, and they're going to have the ball at their own 46-yard line to start tonight in great field position.
Yeah, that looked like kind of like a pooch kick, not really an onside kick. They didn't bounce it along the ground, and giving the Explorers really good field position to start things off. So, and it didn't look like the type of thing that really surprised anybody either. So not exactly sure what the strategy was on that kickoff.
Quarterback is the junior, Toby Eberlin. He wears number 7. Receivers left and right. Single setback behind him. And Marquette would like to run the football. We'll see how it goes. Double wing right now. Really kind of a man in the slot here on the left side of the quarterback. Now he's in motion. That's Longstreet. They hand the ball up the middle, and not a lot of room, but making it happen to the 40, 35, 30. And he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but Jordan Croft broke loose, and the 5'9" junior with a big gainer.
Boy, a really big gain, and you're right. He should have been thrown for a 2 or 3 yard loss. He broke the first tackle. Then he found a hole and then a wide open left side as he broke it outside the hash all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So a big gainer there, and we'll see what Marquette does, getting close to the red zone already. They have the good field position at midfield. And now Eberlin in the pistol. Now he's going to go up under center with Croft still behind him, the running back, number 5. Receivers left and right. Again, 2 receivers to his left. They're going to hand it off, though. It's going to go to Croft again. A flag flies, and it's just a 1.5 yard, 2-yard gain. So we'll have to see about an offensive penalty here, probably a holding.
The flag in the backfield, and one of the Marquette players went and picked it up, handed it back to the referee. He threw it back on the ground again, so I'm not sure that he appreciated that. Usually, or sometimes, they have to mark it from where the flag is, so probably should have left that laying on the ground, but it looks like they're going to mark it from the end of the play, and they're moving it back 10 yards from there. So it was about the line of scrimmage anyway, so it's going to set up, it looks like, about a 2nd and 20.
And it'll be back to the 36-yard line of Dupo. First down and 20 after the holding, and after our first penalty comes early tonight. First penalty of the game. Here's Eberlin under center. See if they try to run it on 1st and long. Nope, they're going to throw the pass. It's a screen to the near side. Mark Osborne, the receiver, grabs it, and he's inside the 30, 25. He's tackled out of bounds, but no flag, and they're going to be down inside the 25-yard line with Osborne.
Gain of almost 15 on that play, so they got the penalty yardage back and then some. That was a nice screen. It was set up well with a blocker in front, and then Osborne able to break it to the outside and to the sideline. So Marquette now with a much more manageable second down.
Eberlin under center again as they go from our right to our left here to open the ball game. First quarter just underway for the 26 football season here at Public School Stadium with some Riverbend teams in their home openers. Here's a pitch to Longstreet, number 2. He's down to the 20, maybe the 19 as he sneaks into the red zone. It'll be third down and about 3 to go for Dante Longstreet on that run. And it's going to be, well, they're going to mark it. Oh, there's a flag, too, at the end of the run. Going to mark it at the 19, but they may be first and goal. Let's check the penalty. If it's half the distance, no, it's a 5-yarder. It'll take it to the 12-yard line, but it is a first down, and Marquette in the red zone at the 12-yard line.
I was just about to say it'd be interesting to see if on third down they didn't make it. Their place kicker in the warm-ups definitely showed a strong leg, so within field goal range if they needed that. They don't have to worry about that right now. They've got a new set of downs.
Going to keep the ball on the ground, you would think. There's a long count, maybe even a hard count. Offsides, Dupo. That's 5 more yards. That'll take it inside the 10. It's going to be first and 5 as the ball is now down to the 7-yard line. 7 yards away from the end zone. Eberlin ready. The snap. And he's going to hand it off. A little bit of a delay to Croft. He's inside the 5, down near the first and goal marker.
Number 5, Croft.
So he's inside the 5, maybe to the 4, and maybe a yard short. Call it second down and 1.
That would almost look like a draw play, but he found a hole and then got hit by the linebacker, but very close to a first down. Looks like about a yard and a half maybe.
Second and short, and they're only 4 yards away from scoring here on opening night. They give it to Croft over the right side. He bangs into the end zone. Over the right side, touchdown. 4 yards for Croft. And at 9:42 of the first quarter, the Marquette Explorers are on the board, 6-0. And looks like a Marquette lineman or one of the offensive players down with an injury on that touchdown. So 9:42 to go. It's a 4-yard touchdown run. And it's the workhorse so far, and that is Jordan Croft, a junior, 5'9", 155, the running back wearing number 5. And he rumbles in over the right side. So 6-0. We'll see if they try to kick it. Likely they will with Joe Steffen, the senior kicker, number 33, who's already out there. But they're checking on the injured player here for Marquette. So Marquette got the ball at midfield. Didn't take long. They moved right down the field. Couple of chunk plays. And just like that, Jeff, 4 yards, they run the ball, they're into the end zone.
Well, we said it'd be nice for them to take the opening drive right down and put it in the end zone, and they certainly did that and looked pretty impressive. They got a little bit of help from a couple of Dupo penalties, but most of what they did, they earned with some good rushing plays. They threw one screen pass in that series, but pretty much just running the ball and for the most part running it into the middle of the line. So we'll see, but what happens, as we go on. But so far, Marquette has kind of controlled the line of scrimmage here in the early going. And I thought maybe what we had over there was a cramp because you mentioned how hot it is, and conditioning certainly going to be a factor here in the early going and making sure that folks stay hydrated. I can't see exactly what they're working on over there, if they're stretching the player out or what, but looks like they're going to send the players on the field off to the sidelines while they continue to work, and maybe it'll be a hydration break for those guys.
Yeah, a little bit of a water break at 9:42 of the first quarter as the injured player is still down over there on the far side, but it is a touchdown for Marquette here in the first quarter, and it only took about 2.5 minutes for Marquette to get on the board. We're back at the stadium in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by...
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to Public School Stadium. Jeff Alsman, Brent Berkland back with you. The injured player, one of the captains, Dylan Cates, a senior, a lineman, 6 foot, 250 pounds, and he is now off to the sideline as Joe Steffen kicks the extra point, and Marquette, with 9:42 to go in the first quarter, has a lead of 7-0 now as they move down the field. And now for the first time, they're going to go back on defense. No problem on offense as they score, but maybe a costly score because one of their linemen now injured and they're working on a leg, maybe a left foot or a left leg over there on the sideline.
Yeah, that, as you mentioned, one of the captains, Cates, and he was able to get off pretty much under his own power, but he was definitely walking very gingerly. It looked like on the left side, so maybe an ankle, maybe knee, but he is still on the bench. That at least is good news, and they are checking him out, and we'll see what happens. He probably, that's your reward for clearing out the hole that puts the guy in the end zone.
Now they'll kick off. It'll be Steffen, and he will tee it up at his own 40-yard line. He'll boot it away. And Marquette will try things out on defense. We'll see how Dupo does with their first possession. 7-0, Marquette leading just a couple of minutes into the game. Steffen boots one over the head of the return man, and into the end zone it goes. That'll be a touchback. And here comes the Marquette defense for the first time.
It will be Tiger ball and first down.
So Dupo coming out, and they will have a 1st and 10, and they'll have to go basically the length of the field. Marquette had that good field position at midfield on the short kickoff. But now, Marquette on defense, Dupo offense, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
As easily as Marquette went down the field and scored, you have to wonder if Dupo might be rethinking that opening kickoff strategy. They certainly put Marquette in a good spot to start this game.
Quarterback is a senior, Talon Simhauser. Simshauser wears number 7. Actually, he's going to be in the pistol. There's a running back behind him. And he will take it, hand it to that running back who escapes a tackle or two, but just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it for the running back. Number 25, Luke Ellis, a senior, 5'11" running back, no gain.
Good reaction that time by the Marquette line. They had a couple of players that got some penetration and able to keep Ellis from picking up really anything on that play.
So the coach, Pat Baker, will send in the new play. Dupo with the ball. Head coach for Marquette, Eric Dickerson, 4th year as head coach. And here we go with another snap for Dupo from their own 20-yard line. High snap. It's going to be a pass. Quarterback gets away, and he's going to run for a couple of yards. He's thrown down, but not before he picks up about 4 or 5 yards. And could have been worse for Dupo, but right there was Brody McCormick chasing him down, a 6'3" senior.
6'3", 210, and a long reach, and he just reached out and grabbed a hold of the quarterback as he was going by, and he might have been able to get a first down if he breaks that tackle, but McCormick was having none of that.
So 3rd down and about 5 to go. They mark it out near the 25-yard line. So the quarterback did get some yardage there. On the scramble, it's 3rd down. Need to get to the 30-yard line. They want to throw it. Well, he's going to run it again. This time he's going to have a first down and more, much more, to the 40, the 50. He's over midfield. Down to about the 44-yard line goes Sims Hauser, the senior quarterback.
32 yards on that run, and that was another one of those busted play scrambles. He dropped back to pass. Nobody was there, and he saw a hole up the middle of the field, and he just broke through and really didn't get touched for at least 20 yards down the field.
Smart runner and pretty quick, too. I mean, right up the middle between the hashes there. And he really decides right away whether he wants to throw it or run it. Maybe a run-pass option, RPO there, but he's going to have a 1st and 10 down to the Marquette 43-yard line is where they mark it. Now he's going to roll to his left. Just a little pitch pass out there, a little short pass that's going to go for a first down out to the sideline. Dupo sideline. He's going to step out. It's not going to be a first down. He stepped out early, stepped out a yard or two short. 35-yard line for Dupo.
8-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Tigers.
Looks like they'll only need about 1.5 yards now. 7 minutes to go, first quarter. From the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth here. Marquette's home opener on the Big Z tonight. Marquette and Dupo, and Marquette will play next week on a Saturday. It'll be a home game against Redbud. Still August. Next Saturday afternoon, their 2nd game and another home game. High snap. They're going to hand it off to Ellis. The running back's going to get a first down. Left side. And he followed his left guard, left tackle down to the 27-yard line, and that's Luke Ellis. A nice gain there.
Couple of
Marquette 26-yard line.
Couple of high snaps on this drive, and the quarterback, as Simshauser, has done a good job of going up and getting that football and not allowing that to break the momentum of the play.
He's listed at 6 foot tall, but he's had to leap into the air a couple of times, and he's in the pistol again. Let's see how the snap goes here. We're going to have a timeout, maybe.
Looks like one of the Marquette players asked to come off the field with an equipment problem.
Yeah, equipment issue, I guess. As the side judge waved him off the field, and they brought in a sub for Marquette on defense. Here's a pass, and it's going to go down the middle, and it's going to be caught. He comes back for the catch. There's a flag, and it's down to the 1 or 2 yard line, just a jump ball, and Carter Lumpkins, the junior receiver, came back and got the ball, and then the flag.
It's going to be interference on somebody, and it looks like from where they're going to spot the ball, it looks like it's going to be on Marquette, so it won't matter. It'll be a complete pass.
Well, one of those where you throw it to the left shoulder, back shoulder, if you will. You come back and get the ball if the receiver's on the same page as the quarterback, and boy, Lumpkins was there. It's marked at the 1 yard line. Pitch and catch there, 1st and goal. So 7-0 Marquette. Now Dupo knocking at the door. Down on the turf here at Public School Stadium. 5:35 to go, first quarter. Here comes the play in from just outside the 1 yard line. Let's see if it's the quarterback or if it's Luke Ellis. One or the other on 1st and goal. Well, they fake it to Ellis. I think he was supposed to get the ball, but the quarterback is going to rumble up the middle for a touchdown. He needed 1 yard, and he got it. Simshauser, the quarterback, with a rushing touchdown.
Well, that's a shame because McCormick almost had him for about a 6-yard loss back at around the 6 or 7, and he just got out of his grasp, and then he pretty much had clear sailing into the end zone.
And so the quarterback, Simshauser, scores. Now we'll see if they go for 1, if they go for 2. 2 would give them the lead, of course. 7-6 Marquette right now. We'll see how they play it. They're going to go for 2. 2-point conversion. The snap back. Now they hand it to Ellis, and he's going to get over the left side. He scores on a 2-point conversion. And now each team has had the lead. Marquette with a 7-0 lead. Now it's Dupo's turn. They have a lead, 8-7. Luke Ellis.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Films.
That's true.
Or at least I didn't. Maybe you did.
No, I did not.
You got more, contacts than I have.
I need some context. The field is so far away. Oh, you mean...
You're right about that. What is this, about your 40th season of high school football on the Big Z?
I think it's 49er. No, I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
Another short kick. How about that? It's going to hit right at the 50 or grabbed in the air at the 50-yard line. So another little lob, pooch kick. And this one's caught leaping into the air. And it's number 50 who makes the play. One of the captains, Aiden Hayes. Hayes, a senior, makes the grab at the 50-yard line.
That I don't even know if it went 10 yards. It didn't. It only went 9.
But if he touches it's a live ball.
Right, but I'm thinking, if you can't kick it farther than that,
okay,
throw it.
Boy, they've had 2 kicks just to midfield. That's it.
Well, and it's been on purpose. One was to the far side, this to the near side, like they're trying to catch somebody off guard. But so far, Marquette's got to be licking their chops, and you have to go half a field to score.
Got another short field here. 5:13 to go. And from the 49-yard line of Dupo, it's going to be a run for Croft. He breaks a tackle and pushes defenders down to about the 43-yard line of Dupo.
Well, that was some power running that time by Croft. He doesn't look that big, but he put his head and shoulder down and hit that linebacker and knocked him back a couple of yards. Picked up about 7 on that play.
5'9", 155, and he's strong, powerful. Again, not big, not tall. The lights are on here at the stadium. They just start to take effect a little bit here in the 7 o'clock hour.
Just glad the sun is going down.
It is warm, it is humid.
It was really hot during warm-ups.
Yep. Here we go, Eberlin, he wants to throw it, looks over the middle, now he's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked back at his own 40-yard line, or near there. 72 had an eye on him the whole way, and by the time he broke the tackle, J.D. Duncan with a sack. Duncan, 6'3", senior, number 72.
Boy, that's a loss of 15 on that play.
Big defensive play for the Tigers.
Correction on that, 3rd and long for the Explorers.
Their own 43-yard line is where they mark him, where he first made contact with the quarterback. Then he threw him back to the 40. But they need to get to the Dupo 40. So it's 3rd and long. And they're going to throw it. Eberlin back to throw. He's being chased again. Look out. He's going to be sacked again. Back near the 30-yard line. He wanted to get rid of it. He wanted to throw it to midfield at least, get some of the yards back, but he is sacked on back-to-back plays. Wow, defense for Dupo there.
26 yards lost on just those 2 sacks.
So back to the 32-yard line. And it is 4th and about 29 to go. Their own 32-yard line, and they're going to have to punt it away, 4th and long. We're down to 2:40 to go, first quarter. Marquette's home opener tonight. Teams on the road tonight. Alton, they're at Belleville West. Roxana, they're at Nashville, Illinois. Here's a flag. And did they take too much time now?
Clock still shows 3. It just went down to 0, so I don't think there's a delay.
Well, let's see if they pick up the flags. 8-7 in favor of Dupo. And it is going to be on Marquette. They're backing up.
I'm not sure I've seen that call before. He took one arm and put it across his chest, almost like he was ready for the national anthem.
5-yard penalty against the Explorers on the play.
I think it is delay a game.
Remains 4th and long for the Explorers.
Or sort of meant delay a game. Now we're going to have a timeout for Marquette, maybe.
They want to know what their call was, too.
And Eric Dickerson out on the field a couple of steps here.
They're about to delay again. There's down to 4 seconds on the play clock.
Maybe they're going to reset that for him after talking to the coaches.
Well, now it's on 0. Now they are going to reset it.
Yeah. So we're at 2 minutes to go. Now the punter muffs the snap, and Steffen's going to have to just jump on it at the 5-yard line. It went through his hands, and then he is hit, and he may be injured and slow to get up. As that one didn't look like too bad a snap.
Turnover on downs on the
Looked
play.
like it just went right through his hands.
Maybe a little bit to his left as he took kind of a side step to the left, but it did go right through his hands, it appeared. And then he had to go chase it, and all the way back inside the 10, all the way to the 5, and Steffen limps off a little bit, kind of holding his left hip, his left side. And now Marquette on defense, and you talk about a short field. And
no kidding.
After those 2 sacks, Dupo does even more here by getting it at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. So Simshauser, the quarterback, sets up the offense again. 2 receivers here to the near side. Going to hand it off to Ellis, though. He's up the middle. And between the tackles, both teams running between the tackles so far. And he's going to pick up a couple of yards. Luke Ellis down to about almost the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal there. Luke Ellis, senior running back, scored a 2-point conversion a little bit ago. That was about 4 minutes ago when Dupo scored their touchdown, and then they went for 2 and went for the lead, and they've got it 8-7 over Marquette. And Dupo looking for more. Handoff again. Ellis again. He's near the goal line. Yes, touchdown, 3 yards, and Luke Ellis has scored a touchdown right up the middle on the run for Dupo.
Well, a tough spot for the Marquette defense to be in inside their 5. And 2 plays later, Dupo adds to the lead, and they've pretty much been able to run the ball up the middle at will. They're going to go for 2 again, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him run it up the middle another time.
Maybe Ellis, maybe the quarterback. Once again, those have been the 2 options for him so far. So with 1:23 to go, they give it to Ellis. He gets some good blocking, and he's in over the left side. He has the two-point conversion.
Number 25, Ellis,
He's already scored a couple of two-point conversions now, and he gives his team a 9-point lead, 16-7 in favor of Dupo.
RiverBender's coverage is proudly brought to you by Landmark Realty in Godfrey and Jerseyville, Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, bank locally, bank Liberty, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville, Tarrant and Harmon Real Estate and Auction Company, Marquette Catholic High School, and Roberts Motors.
With this possession and try to reestablish the running game again. That time, a couple of those pass attempts got him in trouble with the large losses of yardage with sacks. So right now they just need to stay patient, and they were running the football well on that first drive. I'd like to see them try to go back to that.
And on that second possession, they got the ball at midfield. They're going to get it at midfield again, as it's a fair catch, and it's number 50 again. That's Hayes. He makes the catch, and then down to a knee at the 40, his own 40-yard line, and that's 3 short kicks in a row. They're obviously trying to keep it away from the kick return team of Marquette. But they had good field position last time, and the back-to-back sacks.
I was going to say, they obviously feel that their defense can afford to give up 20 or 30 yards of starting ground here for the Marquette offense, because they haven't even tried to kick the ball more than 10 yards down the field.
No, that's 3 kickoffs for Dupo in the first quarter. And again, Marquette near midfield. Now they are at their own 39-yard line now. That's where they mark it. Here's Croft on the ground. He's going to go left side for a couple. Now he pushes a defender outside the 40. They're going to mark it out near the 43, so he's going to pick up 4 yards. He was hit at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I like the way he runs. He just doesn't stop moving the legs.
It'll be second down for the Explorers.
And we'll see how things go for Marquette on second down and 6. Maybe another play or two. And that will be the end of the first quarter here tonight. Opening night, and Marquette trailing. They had an early lead, 7-0. But Dupo with back-to-back scores. And they lead 16-7. There's a throw to the receiver on the outside, trying to get a block, and he does. And over the 45, a little dancing there by Mark Osborne, I believe, number 3. Made the catch, and he's going to pick up a couple. Going to be third down and still 3 more to go. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. I think they'll let it run out. And after 1 quarter, 16-7, Dupo leading Marquette. We're back at the stadium in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by...
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com. Or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganess Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganess Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at GodfreyLandmark.com. Landmark Realty, serving the Riverbend and serving you.
Welcome back to Public School Stadium. We start the second quarter, and Croft gets the ball, and he's going to go all the way. 60 yards on the first play of the second quarter, and he tightens the game up. Each team has 2 scores now as Croft runs it in from 60 yards away, and it's 16-13, just like that.
Simple play, just a nice little inside trap play, and he got past the line of scrimmage. He's strong enough to break tackles on the linebackers, and once he gets against the defensive backs, it's a mismatch. And besides that, he can run past most of them. That was basically an easy touchdown for the Explorers.
Well, a couple of defenders had a shot at him, but he just pushed them away, and he was on his way. Second quarter underway. Here's Stefan with the extra point, back in after being shaken up a little bit. The extra point is good, and just like that, Stefan makes it a 16-14 game. So each team with 2 touchdowns. The difference, 2 points, because Dupo has gone for 2 both times, and they are 2 for 2 in those 2-point conversions. But Croft now has 2 touchdowns. He scored on a 4-yard touchdown run to start the game, just a couple of minutes into the game. And now Croft has scored again, 60 yards away, and he tightens the game. Dupo still leading, 16-14. And after the game, we announce our Munganast, Alton, Toyota players of the game, and Jordan Croft off to a good start here.
Good to see that extra point almost hit the scoreboard down there too. After Stefan went off limping a little bit, he showed no ill effects after he booted that extra point.
And now he gets to kick it off from his own 40-yard line. Dupo will get the ball again, and they bring a return man all the way up to the 15 or 20 because
I don't understand that, because he'll put it in the end zone.
Yeah, they know he's going to put it in the end zone, so there's no sense, I guess, in putting a man back. So here we go, 11:49 to go, first half. Got the second quarter underway here on opening night. See how things go for Dupo as they get it. And back and forth we go with the offenses here. Here's the kick, going to sail over the head of the return man. It's into the end zone, and it's a touchback. And here come the Dupo Tigers once again.
First down for the Tigers.
Well, lots of action going on tonight. First Friday night of football in the SCC. You have Southwestern at Staunton. Also Jacksonville at Jerseyville. Jerseyville's home opener. CM home tonight. Wood River home. And Marquette home. Marquette right here against Dupo. We're about ready for another Dupo possession here. See what they do. We haven't had a turnover in the game. We've had some penalties. $11:49 to go here, second quarter. And Dupo back with a shotgun and the snap. Quarterback wanted to throw it. Now he's running it once again. First down and more to the 30, and now the 34-yard line. He picks up 14 more.
I was just about to say, Marquette's defense now needs to just figure out a way to control the Dupo quarterback, who, when he pulls that ball down and takes off, he has picked up some big yards in this game.
Yeah, some big chunks for sure. 11:25 to go here. Second quarter underway. Triad Knights leading Highland 13-0 as we pass along some early scores here tonight. Triad and Highland playing.
Like somebody jumped on Triad or on Dupo.
Here's a throw to midfield. It's caught. Rolling out. The quarterback throws. It's caught at the 50, down near the 40. And let's see about the flag.
Pass is complete to number 1.
Preliminary indication, as they say.
Now they're talking to Dupo like maybe Marquette might have been offside.
Well, the officials showed illegal procedure.
No, it is. You're right. Some motion on the offense. And that play will come back. As they were into Marquette territory down near the 40-yard line with that pass. A 25-yard gain.
Offensive penalty on the Tigers.
Belleville West leading Alton early, 14-0 in Belleville. Here it's 16-14 Dupo by 2. Each team with 2 touchdowns in the first half. We had 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, and then another touchdown to start the second quarter. Here we go. Now they're at their own 29-yard line. Dupo, 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. Snap back. They're going to fake the handoff. Here comes the quarterback rolling, and he will keep it. He'll pick up a couple here. See where they mark it. He's knocked down at around the 30. He was hit. Hit.
That was Aiden Hayes, and he wasn't messing around, was he?
Like he might have been shaken up, had the wind knocked out of him, but he made the defensive play. Number 50 has been in some plays on special teams and on defense.
Big down here for the Explorers, 2nd and about 14. If they can stop Dupo from picking up much yardage, give him a real 3rd and long, it'd be a tester. Watch the quarterback to drop back and then take off running though.
Here we go, snap back, and he's going to roll to his right. He wants to throw it, almost sacked, but he gets away. There he goes to the 40 and out near the 44-yard line. He rumbles, and now he's down, and he may be injured. Looks like he might be holding a knee, and that's not good. As Simshauser takes it right near the first down marker. Might be just a little short. But there's an injured player, and I think it might be 7. No, it's not 7, the quarterback, is it?
I think he's in the huddle.
Not sure about that.
But it sure does look like where he went down.
So they're going to mark him short. Maybe stepped out a yard short.
Well, their backup quarterback is number 2. It might look like a 7 in the huddle. Maybe it's a 2. It's all the way across the field.
He's a sophomore, Chase Davis. And they said he might get some snaps at quarterback before the night is over, and
Number
he's in the
2
game.
is out there. I don't think this is the way they hoped he'd get snaps.
He's listed as a wide receiver 2, but he may be out there to be the sophomore quarterback here on opening night in relief.
It didn't look like that serious of a play as he went down, but you know, you never know how you land. The turf can be hard.
Yeah, turf can be a killer. 3rd down and about 1.5 yards to go here. And it is number 2, Chase Davis, out on the field. But still an injury timeout here over there right in front of the Dupo bench. It's the coaching staff. Looks him over. Now they've already sent both teams to the sidelines here, so we have another injury timeout. And we'll take a break here too. Second quarter, early second period.
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, Bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Number 25, Ellis, the ball carrier, tackled for a loss. It'll be 4th down for the Tigers.
Welcome back to the stadium. Second quarter continues here. 9 minutes to go, second quarter. And we're at the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Jeff Alsman, Brent Berkland with you here. As Dupo tried to run the ball, lost a couple of yards. Now it's 4th down, 4th and 6, and it looks like they're going to punt it, but first it's a delay of game. They took too long, and right now they're at their own 39-yard line, but they're going to be pushed back before the punt. So they'll walk it off.
Well, they tried to hand the ball to Ellis on that last play, and it's almost looked as if Marquette expected it with the backup quarterback in there. I don't think they really thought he would run or try to throw, so Ellis seemed like the likely candidate, and the Explorers were keying on him and ready for it.
So 8:52 to go, 5-yard penalty. Makes it about 4th and 11 or 12 to go. Here's a kick that's going to roll to the 30, and now Marquette will pick it up there at the 30-yard line. Dangerous, but he picks it up. Now he's coming to the near side.
They're stopping the play.
Yeah, I don't know if he had a knee down or what here.
No, he didn't. There's no way.
So Longstreet took it all the way to the end zone, but he's going to be called back. I'm not sure if they saw a fair catch by the real return man who was deeper than Longstreet or what there. The officials talking it over, but we're going to have to go with, I guess, an inadvertent whistle or something here. They're not going to be able to give Marquette a touchdown, I wouldn't think.
There's also another flag at the 46, but that's not what stopped the play. The up man, well, first of all, the receiver backed away from the ball, and 2 other players came down the field, 2 that were blockers. The Dupo player went right past the football, and the Marquette player stopped, picked it up, and took off running. The ball had not died. The ball had not been touched. It should have been a live ball, and the official came in and blew the whistle right where he picked up the football.
Almost like he saw a fair catch signal by somebody.
But if
Maybe
he did, then Marquette should be penalized for picking the ball up and running with it. If they don't do that, then that doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But there is a flag, as you mentioned, near midfield, too.
And I'm not sure what that's for, but I know there's a whole bunch of people down there not happy. There's a whole bunch of people up here not happy.
Eric Dickerson out on the field talking to 2, 3, all 4 officials out there.
I mean, that was a very alert play by the Marquette player. I don't know who it was now. I can't remember who picked the ball up. But
it was Longstreet, I think.
I mean, if the guy runs past it and doesn't down the ball, it's still live till somebody touches it. And he just picked it up and took off running.
Yeah, the official kind of waving his arm in the air like he maybe saw a fair catch. I'm not sure, but 8:37 to go, first half. And we continue on here in the 7 o'clock hour. We kicked off at 7, the 2026 high school football season. And Marquette scored first, led 7-0. Then Dupo, back-to-back touchdowns, led 16-7. And right now we're at 16-14. 2-point lead for Dupo.
We need replay.
Yes.
The only thing that I can think of that they might have called is that the ball rolled dead. They've got a holding penalty on Marquette, so that would have nullified the touchdown anyway. But they still should have had the yardage that they could have picked up. Are they going to move it? Are they going to mark the penalty from where the ball was picked up?
From the flag. So it'll be back about right where he picked up the ball is where they'll start the possession. 37-yard line. That was strange.
If the ball rolls dead and stops moving and it's not touched, does that end the play? I don't believe it does. But could he have maybe called that, and that's why he blew the whistle?
Yeah, maybe. Well, the 37-yard line, their own 37-yard line, 1st and 10.
We'll find out after the game.
Somebody explain it, clear it, clarify it. Marquette ball, they're going to pitch it here to the short side, the near side. It's Longstreet. He's bumped out of bounds, 45-yard line. See if he has a first down. He might be a yard short, 2nd and 1. As he comes running here to the near side with plenty of blockers in front of him there. Wide receiver, a little sweep here to the near side. Dante Longstreet, a junior.
First time we've really seen Marquette run the ball around the end rather than straight up between the tackles, and that worked pretty well also.
And the offensive line doing a good job for sure. 16-14 our score. Dupo on top. Marquette ball near midfield. Here's Eberlin, hands the ball to Croft. He is hit there at the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the first down. Now we have a flag flies in late.
Might be a face mask.
During the tackle there, a flag flies in. He looked like he lost almost a yard by the time they marked this at the 45-yard line. Face mask on the defense, you got it. 5 yards to the 50-yard line, right on the 50, first down. 8:20 to go here, second quarter. So right on the 50-yard line, 8 minutes to go with the clock running now.
First down.
The Tigers on defense, the Explorers with the football. Eberlin under center. The snap, here's Croft up the middle, dancing to the 45-40. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to run out of room over there, but a nice gain to the 30, to the 28-yard line. Here's a flag in the secondary, too.
Number 5, Croft, the ball carrier on the play.
And now another flag flies in. That'll be a sideline warning on the coaches for Marquette. Looks like.
Well, the energy's certainly been stirred up here in the last 2 or 3 minutes, hasn't
There
it?
you go, yeah. So, 7:48 remaining. Now we're getting lots of stoppages, penalties, and this first half dragging on now. First quarter was pretty quick, but we still have 7:48 to go in this second quarter now.
A lot of referee conferences.
Another meeting.
You notice a couple of the guys are just staying out of it. They want nothing to do with this.
That'd probably be me.
I'd be right in there.
No comment. So, the penalty is coming up here, and let's see. Maybe. Unsportsmanlike conduct, both teams, and it's going to be a first down. They're going to have the ball at the 28-yard line.
Penalties on both teams on the play.
So if you don't penalize somebody there, why throw the flag?
Yeah, nothing happened. It's like nothing happened, basically. So that run counts by Croft down to the 28-yard line. Croft already has scored 2 touchdowns in this game, a 4-yarder and a 60-yarder. Now they're 28 yards away from taking the lead. Here's Eberlin under center. And the snap back. And here comes a quick flag out. And they run to the near side. Not much doing there as they push him near the sideline and out of bounds marker.
Penalty flag on the play.
Like Longstreet again. He was wanting a face mask on that tackle.
Looks like somebody moved on Marquette in the backfield. I think it was the call, illegal motion.
That'll be motion on the offense, push him back to the 33-yard line.
Illegal shift called on Marquette. It'll be 1st and 15.
And we'll see how it goes here. 1st and 15 on that penalty on the offense. Eberlin under center again. Lone setback is Croft. Back behind him as the running back. And he'll get the ball. Croft up the middle. Some good blocking there to the 20. Down near the 15-yard line. 1st down in the red zone. And they'll mark his knee down maybe the 16-yard line. And there goes Croft again.
Number 5, Croft, the ball carrier for the Explorers.
Unofficially, I have Croft already for 141 yards rushing.
Yeah, that 60-yarder will help. That's for sure. KZ Westfield leading the Oilers in Wood River. Looks like 28-0 first half. And here it's 16-14 Dupo, but Marquette moving down the field now, and we'll see if they can stick in the end zone. Their 3rd touchdown of the night. Eberlin under center once again. He'll hand the ball off to Croft. Sliding to the right. Good blocking, and he's inside the 10-yard line. The center is Paul Hamburg, 6'5", 300-pound sophomore. And Paul Hamburg, the anchor of that offensive line, number 57, the center. 6'5", 300-pound sophomore.
He hasn't started growing yet.
Guess not. Sophomore age. Now we have a timeout for the Dupo Tigers as they're trying to get a stop here on defense, but Marquette is down to the 8-yard line right now. 2nd down and 2 from the 8-yard line. And Marquette 8 yards away from taking the lead. They had a lead earlier, 7-0. Right now, Dupo by 2 points, but we'll see if Marquette can get the ball in the end zone once again. And will it be Croft once again? Just about 8 o'clock here on this Friday night. 1 hour of football here. We're halfway through the 2nd quarter. We have 6:02 to go, 2nd period. Bree Central over Effingham, 13-6. Freeburg over Granite City, 13-0. That was after 1 quarter tonight. Alta 14, Collinsville 6, first quarter, after 1. Quincy and O'Fallon 7-7 after 1. Columbia leading Mater Dei 15-7. Belleville West, we mentioned, leading Alton 14-0 in Belleville. Here we go, 6:02 remaining. Jeff Alsman, Brent Birkeland here at Public School Stadium tonight, under the lights, as we hit 8 o'clock. And Eberlin back, hands the ball off. Up the middle it goes, and down near the 3-4 yard line it goes.
First down. That was McLeod that time with his first carry, I think.
Ethan McLeod, one of the captains, number 4. He's a senior.
It'll be 1st and goal for Marquette.
Running right over that right guard and the right side of the line like Croft keeps doing over and over again. It looks like he's still in the backfield too. McLeod, number 4. As they're down to the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. Man in motion, Longstreet. Going to hand the ball off and hit at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. Well, he tried to stay on his feet and push for a yard, McLeod, but just couldn't really. 2nd and goal.
Number 4, McLeod, the ball carrier, no gain on the play.
McLeod, 3.5-yard line. That was it. Well, we'll see if they run it again, maybe fake a run and pitch one over the middle. Eberlin might put it in the air, you never know, but it's still McLeod in the backfield.
A little bit concerned why number 5's not out there.
Maybe just taking a breather. They're going to try the end around, the sweep here to the front pylon. Touchdown! 3 yards for the touchdown. It is Longstreet. Number 2 is going to get that touchdown after all. Longstreet scores. Well, remember, he had that long punt return called back, sort of. And now he's going to score in the 2nd quarter with 4:31 to go, 2nd period.
Well, a fitting way to end that drive. If at first you don't succeed, try again, right?
Yeah, they gave the ball to him on the little end around there, and Longstreet will score. The running game still working for Marquette. Number 2 scoring. And Marquette with a lead of 4 points, try to make it 5 points. And they don't have enough players out there on special teams.
You should just stop there and snap it right now because they're going to run the clock down. Now they've got to delay.
Now they got to burn a timeout because they had 10 players out there looking for an 11th player out there. And
could he have just jumped out there and once he got to the 20 just came set into his stance?
I guess.
You hate to have to blow a timeout or lose 5 yards on a PAT.
Guess you could have done that. Never seen it done.
There's a lot of firsts on the first week.
Sure. You confuse the officials too, probably at the same time, right? So the ball's sitting at the 3-yard line for the extra point. And they're going to go for another kick by Stephan. He's already 2 for 2 in extra points.
I'm not sure I'd have taken a timeout there. I think I'd have taken the 5 yards because Stephan can kick the ball into the woods anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Hit the scoreboard either way, right? 4:31 to go. 2nd quarter. Stephan ready. The holder, number 50, is Hayes. He does it all. 50 will hold it. 33 will kick it. Stephan's extra point is up. It's good. It's good. 21-16. Marquette tacks on to their lead here. 2nd lead of the game they've had. They had that 7-0 lead early. Dupo has led ever since by as many as 9, 16-7. But now, going the other way, we have a lead change. Marquette's on top, 21-16, and now Marquette will kick it off to Dupo. We're at the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth tonight. Marquette and Dupo in the opener of the 26th season. Stephan going to tee it up at his own 40-yard line. And really both offenses doing a lot of good things. And I'm not sure that Dupo is going to have their first-string quarterback available the rest of the night. We'll keep an eye on that.
I'd like to see Stephan take about 5 yards off of this kick and drop it at about the 5 or 8 yard line and force the Dupo player to go back and pick it up and run with it rather than putting it in the end zone. Because he really has nobody else back there to help block for him. He's by himself. And he's not going to have a running start. He's a little deeper this time, though. He moves back to about the 10.
He wants to make sure it sails over his head, I guess. Collinsville and Alton, 14-14, 2nd quarter. Triad still up 13-0 on Highland. Oh, now it's 20-6, Triad over Highland, 2nd quarter. 4:31 to go, second quarter here. Marquette on top again, 21-16 over Dupo. Marquette's offense doing some good work, 3 touchdowns. Here's a kick that's going to go into the end zone. Hits right on the goal line and bounces past the goalpost there. Marquette defense coming back out. Maybe they can make something happen with a big play. Roxana shells at Nashville. Roxana scores, but Nashville leading 14-7 there as the Shells get on the board with a touchdown. Quincy over O'Fallon, 14-7. Marquette 21, Dupo 16. It's Dupo ball. And let's check the quarterback here. Is it the sophomore or the senior? Sophomore still out there, Chase Davis. So if Dupo has lost their quarterback for the night, or maybe for a little longer, that's not good. Well, he might be out there after all.
I think he is out there.
Okay. Simshauser, number 7. Handoff, going to go over the left side for a couple of yards. No, it is number 2.
Yeah, it's Davis.
Number 25
so there you go.
The ball carrier, short gain on the play.
I was going to say, even if it was Simshauser, he's not likely to run like he was running. But he's still not out there at the moment.
No.
And the offense is definitely feeling the effects here in the last couple of plays.
Yeah, no doubt about it, without their senior quarterback. Well, they line it up again, second down and about 8 to go. They give the ball carrier just 2 yards there. And the snap back, and here is a run. Quarterback keeper. It's going to go for about a yard, and that's going to be it.
Number 2 Davis, the ball carrier, short gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long for the Tigers.
So with 3:25 to go, 3rd and long for the Dupo Tigers. 3rd and about 7 to go. Each team has 2 timeouts left here as we close into halftime. We got 3:15 till halftime. Dupo with the ball, but again, 3rd and long from their own 22, 23-yard line.
Do you risk putting it in the air with your backup quarterback?
We'll see. They are going to throw it. Davis back. Sophomore's going to heave it over the middle. It's underthrown, and it's knocked away. The defender there, the receiver there. It was a jump ball, one-on-one, and incomplete.
It'll be 4th and long for the Tigers.
So incomplete there. And it'll come back to the line of scrimmage with 2:51 to go here till halftime.
If Marquette can get a good return on this punt, they've got enough time on the clock to put another touchdown in the end zone.
Yeah, they've had no trouble on offense. They've scored 3 TDs. 21-16 our score. 2 touchdowns here in the second quarter. Here's a kick, low line drive. I'm not sure if it was blocked or not. And now, a couple of players pushing and shoving back behind the play. The ball's going to be dead at about the 33, 34-yard line. That was only about a 15-yard punt. It was deflected, says the official. Deflected in the backfield on that punt.
So Marquette's going to have real good field position here. This would be a big score to go into the locker room with at halftime, especially knowing that the offense for Dupo is going to have to totally reinvent itself with the backup quarterback in there. It looks like probably for the rest of this game.
Yeah, it appears that way. And also that sophomore, number 2, Davis, playing in the secondary, kind of a safety or a linebacker position here on defense for Dupo. They have about 30 players listed on their roster here tonight total for varsity football. And we have a timeout, Dupo. So, timeout called on defense for Dupo. 2:42 to go. 1st and 10. Marquette ball. And again, great field position. They've already scored 3 touchdowns. They have the lead, and they're looking for more here.
Well, and Dupo's defense didn't get much time to rest. It was pretty much 3 and out and 3 quick plays and out after Marquette had a long drive and kept the Dupo defense on the field for a long time. Now they're back out there and have to stop them, and Marquette's got a short field to work with.
So a timeout for the defense. We'll see how things go with Marquette back on offense here.
Just keep running it.
Run the football. Number 4, number 5, and there's Croft, number 5, back in the game. Last touchdown was scored by Longstreet. A little sweep, a little end around. He's in motion again. They're not going to give it to him. Eberlin wants to throw it, and he's in jeopardy of being sacked. He's in trouble. Back to the 50, now back into his own 45-yard line or so, and he's sacked again.
Well, that time he just needed to get rid of the football.
Sack on the play.
He
It'll
broke
be 2nd and
the
long
first
for the
tackle
Explorers.
and then tried to run, but he kept running backwards. And it got worse and worse. And once you get too far back, you can't throw it because you can't get it close enough to anybody for him not to call grounding.
He kept spinning and turning and spinning back, turning back. And he's all the way back to his own 47-yard line is where they mark it.
That's a 20-yard sack. So much for the short field, although it is still almost midfield.
Yeah, that is 20 yards. Wow. Well, it's 2nd and long at midfield now. The first down marker is down at the Dupo 23-yard line. Here we go. Eberlin hands the ball off. They're going to try to run it. It's going to be a couple of yards to the 49, and that's going to be it. 2 yards there for number 4. That's McLeod with another carry.
It'll be 3rd and long for the Explorers.
2-yard gain.
You almost have to put this one in the air, right?
I would think so. They need about 28 for a first down. 3rd and long.
This is where
Very
you
long.
use your best trick play.
Let's see, Eberlin under center. So maybe they'll just run it, not make a mistake. Nope, they're going to throw it, and he's in trouble again. And he's going to be sacked again. This time, about a 2-yard loss. A couple of players in there for Dupo in the backfield, 52 and 54.
Sack on the play. It'll be 4th and long for the Explorers.
Ethan Nelson, 52. Jackson Drury,
Now the
54.
Marquette quarterback is down.
So now Eberlin sacked again. And he's rolling on his back and in some pain. Well, we had one starting quarterback go down on the Dupo side. See about Eberlin here as he is down on the ground after being sacked. That's about 4 or 5 sacks here for the Dupo defense tonight. Seems like every time Marquette calls a pass play, it's a sack.
4 times for 48 yards.
Whew. And a lot of yardage on those sacks, except for that one there finally. But here's Eberlin up. He's going to slowly walk to the Marquette bench here, near side. Hobbling. Not sure. It's a left ankle, left leg.
Well, and the injury will stop the clock.
Only 40 seconds left.
Marquette could have let it run way down and then punted, but now there'll at least be one play, maybe 2.
On the Tigers, 15-yard penalty.
Looked like a 15-yard
Oh, wait a minute.
penalty there at the end.
A personal foul.
For the Explorers.
I'm not sure I wouldn't go for it here. Why not?
Well, the ball's at the 37-yard line now of Dupo.
If you punt it, it's going in the end zone anyway.
I didn't even see a flag.
I didn't either.
Motion of what the penalty call was. Had to be a personal foul.
It was something personal.
Correction on the play, 10-yard penalty on the play. 3rd and long for the Explorers.
So it goes from the inside the 50. It is a 15-yarder down to the 37-yard line. They're gonna go for it.
And it's only 3rd down apparently. I thought it was 4th.
Well, back comes Eberlin. He's still in the game, and he's rolling to his right. He throws it, penalty flag, and Stephen diving can't make the catch inside the 5-yard line as he threw it out ahead of him and a little too far ahead of him. Let's see about the flag in the secondary. It's on Marquette. Penalty Marquette.
Illegal man downfield. So I have another question. How can Eberlin stay in the game?
That's true. If he's injured, he came out. Maybe the penalty,
Does the penalty reset that, or did Marquette maybe burn a timeout and they just didn't run the time off?
Yeah, you need to be out for a play.
Right.
So, we have 3rd down again as they mark off the penalty here, and we'll see where Marquette will end up here with the line of scrimmage. Now we have an official's timeout.
Plus, didn't you think it was 4th down?
Well, after the penalty, I guess the down stays the same.
So they didn't get the play. So the
Unless it's after the play, then it would be 4th down.
Oh, it had to be after the play. Well,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But what I'm wondering is, do I need to get rid of the sack yardage? Because if it didn't happen,
I don't know, stat man.
I don't know.
Where's stat man?
You know, we need a direct earplug to these officials.
Oh no, I don't know if we do or not.
Then we'd hear what's going on in those conferences too, about dinner at Johnson's Corner after the game and all of that kind of stuff.
Well, Steffen's out there to kick.
Is he going to kick a field goal? They've got
punt?
they've got the little T thing.
Well, I think they got to mark the penalty off first. Oh, they're going to decline the penalty, ineligible man downfield. The penalty's declined.
Why would you not move him back if he's going to try a 55-yard field goal?
No, 54. Nope. Where's he going to set the tee down?
Right on the stripe.
Yeah, 45, so that's a 55-yard attempt.
If this just crosses the goalpost and they didn't take those 5 yards, what a gift.
Here we go, Steffen.
55 yards.
9 seconds to go till halftime. Here's the snap back, the hold, and the kick is up, and it is short. It's going to land in the end zone, so maybe 10 yards short or so.
I don't think he got all of it.
Little under it?
Little under it.
Okay.
Yep, little under it.
Little under it. So, one more play to go, then we hit halftime here in the 8 o'clock hour. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 3 seconds showing on the clock, and Dupo will just take a knee, I would guess, here. So they attempt a 55-yard field goal before halftime. No good. Score remains the same. Marquette 21, Dupo 16. And Dupo ball at their own 20-yard line. Doesn't matter. Maybe they're not going to take a knee. He's back in the shotgun. And Davis going to throw the football. Nope, he's going to run with the football to the 30, 35, 40, 45. 25-yard carry to wrap up the first half for Davis. And now some pushing and shoving, no flags. So, halftime, 21-16. Marquette leading Dupo. It's a 5-point game. It's a Marquette lead after 2 quarters. We're back in a moment. Halftime now. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Macias
presented
Insurance
by
Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Alyssa Buchanan, Nia Martin, Reagan Hayner, and Jenna Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, your Marquette dance team. Also at this time, we'd like to recognize our Marquette cheerleading squad. Under the direction of head coach Rebecca Harper and assistant coaches Katie Eddy and Nikki DeCello.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
A halftime score of 21-16. Marquette with a lead. 7 o'clock kickoff tonight at the stadium, and home opener for Marquette. They jumped on top early, 7-0. They had the lead. Then Dupo, a couple of touchdowns back-to-back, led 16-7. And then to start the second quarter, Croft with another TD, made it 16-14 Dupo. And then with 4:31 to go, second quarter, Longstreet scored a 3-yard touchdown run, and Marquette took the lead 21-16. And that's where we are here. Marquette with some pretty good offense most of the first half. 3 touchdowns on the board. You can't beat that, Jeff.
No, you can't. And what an exciting first half. I mean, we saw a lot of things that you don't normally see at a football game. A play blown dead early, and the resulting touchdown was disallowed. We've already had both quarterbacks go down with at least a minor injury. It looks like possibly the injury to the Dupo quarterback might be a little bit more severe. We'll see if he's able to come back in the second half. And that really seemed like a turning point, because once that happened midway through the second quarter, Dupo's offense looked totally different. Marquette took advantage, put a couple of touchdowns on the board, and they have the lead. But this doesn't have the look of a first week of the season football game, especially for both of these offenses, at least when Dupo had its best offense on the field.
Yeah, when they had their starting quarterback out there, he scored, led the team to 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, back-to-back scores, and they led 16-7. But then Croft with a touchdown, Longstreet with a touchdown, those coming in the second quarter. And that gave Marquette this lead at halftime by a count of 21-16 right now. Marquette leading Dupo, and good things for the offensive line, I would think, for Eric Dickerson. And the running game, of course. Now the passing game, here's something else you don't see a lot of in games, is all these sacks by the Dupo defense.
Well, with Marquette, you've got the lead now, and you've got partially a second-string offense in there for Dupo. It appears that's what we'll see in the second half with the backup quarterback. Not to say that he can't play, but it's definitely looked different with the first-string quarterback out. Keep running the football and keep moving the clock and picking up yards. They've been doing that well. I wouldn't throw another pass all night unless you're, 3rd and 30 or something like that. That's really been the only weakness for the Marquette offense, is every time they've gone back to pass, with the exception of a couple of quick screens, quarterback has not had time or not been able to get rid of the football, and the sacks have mounted up, and they've been big yardage sacks. I would just do away with the passing game unless it became necessary. Keep running the football in the second half.
Sounds like a good plan. We're going to hear from Coach Eric Dickerson here at halftime. An interview from preseason back here earlier in August, but at least it talks a little bit about the Marquette football team and about their 5-5 record last year, losing about 8 or 9 seniors. They have another 8, it looks like, on the roster this year. And we'll hear from Coach Eric Dickerson here at halftime coming up. Right now, though, we take another break. It is halftime. Marquette 21, Dupo 16. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by...
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at GodfreyLandmark.com. Landmark Realty, serving the Riverbend and serving you.
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and it will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
When I did a game when nobody's back at the station at all,
Barrett
I
Heating
can
and
hear
Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at GodfreyLandmark.com. Landmark Realty, serving the Riverbend and serving you.
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at GodfreyLandmark.com. Landmark Realty, serving the Riverbend and serving you.
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Well, that kicker's a weapon, but if you can just keep it out of the end zone. I mean, I guess the end zone's fine. You'll take the 20, but...
True. All right, stand by.
Welcome back to Public School Stadium. Jeff Alsman, Brent Birkeland back with you for the third quarter now. Marquette leading 21-16. And Marquette will kick off with a 5-point lead to start the third quarter. Big crowd here at the stadium for opening night. August 21st, the season begins this year. All around the state for Illinois football. Here we go with Stephan kicking it off, and it's going to go into the end zone again. Well, it's not. Bounces at about the 1 or 2 yard line. It's picked up there and brought out to the 20, 25, and out over the 25-yard line goes the return man. Pretty strong return there by Tim Thielen.
That was that football actually hit nose first at the half-yard line, and instead of bouncing in, it bounced back. And he caught it in the air, and he was actually standing in the end zone and came out of the end zone to get the football, and a real nice return.
It was actually number 1, a senior, Brady Portell. Portell, number 1, the senior on that return. And they're going to have the ball 26-yard line, it looks like here, to start the possession. Dupo ball.
You just never know how that football's going to bounce.
Bouncing ball. And it bounced at about the 1 or 2 yard line up on the turf and took a big hop. Brought out to the 26-yard line. And now we have a flag and we have delay of game, it looks like, on the offense. It seemed like it took them a while. It took them a while to mark the football.
Yeah.
So Dupo's probably complaining about that a little bit. And now they're going to discuss whether...
I didn't even see the official put the ball in play and do the windmill to start the clock. I think he forgot to do it.
Well, the play clock's running down again. It's going to be another delay game with
this on the officials
holding the football. Yeah. So now they're going to pick it up. No penalty.
Well, it is week 1.
We're going to reset the play clock again at 25. 11:55 to go, third quarter. Here's a handoff, and it's going to go to the outside and down. We're up near the 30-yard line. Goes number 1. He just had the return. Portell, the receiver Portell, around the end for a couple yards. Picks up 4. Portell makes it 2nd down and 6. Need to get out to the 36 for a first down. Second half underway now here in the 8 o'clock hour. Here's the snap back to the sophomore backup quarterback, if you will. They said both quarterbacks would play, but they weren't expecting an injury to their senior quarterback, that's for sure. Here's a run for a couple of yards. It's 3rd and about 5 to go.
3rd and short for the Tigers.
You wonder how much of the playbook gets taken away from Dupo by having the second-string quarterback in there.
Big change, I'll bet. The play calling and just the all-around offense.
Osborne just came running off the field. Looks like he's got a cramp. They're stretching him out on the sidelines.
For Marquette on defense. Right now, Dupo on offense. 3rd down and about 3 to go. 3rd down. And we have a delay a game or a timeout, which is it this time?
This time I think it is going to be a delay.
Delay a game, Dupo offense. 5 yards. It's 3rd down and 8 now to go. So you change the play from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8.
3rd and long.
With 10:17 to go, third quarter. Receivers left and right for this sophomore quarterback. Number 2, Chase Davis. And he throws it up in the air, coming back to make the catch at the 50-yard line. It's a grab, I think. And it's caught at midfield. 32 defenders were there, but 33 made the grab. He did that earlier near the goal line. That's Lumpkins again.
Well, he certainly can go up in a crowd and get the football. I thought he might have come down out of bounds, but the official said no. It's a catch, and it's a first down just across midfield.
And first down, 49-yard line of Marquette. First and 10, and that underthrown pass is caught. Now the quarterback's going to run. The sophomore to the 40, the 30. He has a first down inside the 30-yard line before he's finally hit and knocked down by Longstreet, number 2. Big gainer there for the quarterback.
That's been their best play all night long, is when the quarterback has gone back to pass and then pulled the ball down and took off scrambling.
So 21-16, Marquette with the lead. And now Dupo on the run here. Dupo moving the football. Here's a pump fake to the left. Now the quarterback looking over the middle and incomplete. Low throw. Well defended there, too, by number 54, Ryan Klein. Sophomore.
Klein cut in front of that receiver and thought he had a chance to pick that one off. It was underthrown a bit.
And a flag. We're starting to get a lot of flags, second and third quarters here.
That's a 10-yarder. Must have been a holding, but I didn't see any signal.
And with 9 minutes to go, third quarter, they move it back to the 38-yard line.
Penalty on the Tigers on the play, 10-yard penalty. It'll be first and 20.
So they're now at first down again, first and 20 after the penalty. In the pistol, the quarterback back to throw. He pushes it. Little push pass to the right there. And incomplete. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Second down.
That was Ben Horn, and he immediately slapped himself on both sides of the helmet. He knows he should have had that one.
Sophomore Ben Horn, number 10. Through the hands. Incomplete. We're now at 8:59 to go, third quarter. Second down and 20 after the incomplete pass. Marquette with a lead, 21-16 as we play here in the third quarter. Marquette on defense. Chase Davis going to throw it again. Dupo throwing the football here. Up for Lumpkins. He can't get that. 2 defenders there. This time it's a pick. Marquette with the ball, and they come out of there with it. It's Longstreet, number 2 with a pick. Intercepted. Marquette defense.
Well, they went to the well once too often, as that time the Explorers came away with the jump ball, the first turnover of the game, and that was about their own 10-yard line.
So Marquette with a football as we have a turnover. Marquette interception. It's number 2, Longstreet. He had a touchdown earlier in the game. That was back in the second quarter to give Marquette the lead of 21-16, and we're still there here in the third quarter of play. With 8:54 to go in the third, and let's see what Marquette does here at their own 10-yard line. Run the football and run the clock with the lead. Croft is in the backfield. Play clock down to 15. Eberlin under center. He's ready to go. And the snap back, the handoff goes to Croft. Defenders in the backfield. Now he goes back into the end zone. He's hit there, and he's just outside of the end zone. That was almost a safety. And now we have pushing and shoving and penalty flags everywhere.
Well, he ran backwards after getting hit into his end zone. You don't ever want to do that. He just got back out, probably the length of the football, and then some roughing stuff going on out near the 30-yard line, drew a flag. This might be another one of those where it's on both players.
But also some pushing and shoving, and in the end zone there's another flag. So there's unsportsmanlike conduct all over the field. And they're going to discuss here with the ball inside the 1, maybe, down there. Marquette losing almost 10 yards. They almost had a safety against them there with the Dupo defense. The Dupo defense has been strong at times with all those sacks. Now they almost sacked the running back.
So I suspect the odds are pretty good that we're going to have a quarterback sneak on the next play.
Personal foul, Marquette. And
half the distance to the goal would be about 3 inches.
It can't even be that, I don't believe.
Oh, they're all on Marquette.
Well, now they have unsportsmanlike on both teams, but the personal foul coming on Marquette as an additional play in the end zone. Now we're going to have another penalty on Marquette, unsportsmanlike. On Marquette, on their bench, their coaches.
If you're going to do it
when the ball's sitting there.
Ball's just outside the goal line, right?
Right. Half the distance. It's impossible.
I mean,
it's impossible.
Half of a half inch is, what, a quarter inch?
The ball cannot move.
And the official moved it.
He really moved the ball there.
He really did move the ball, yes.
The nose of that football has got to be over the top of the goal line.
I'm still calling for a quarterback sneak.
Dupo's calling for a safety. They can smell it now. They want 2, right?
They bring him to within a field goal.
Well, I realize that.
5-point game now. Marquette 21-16. 8:40 to go.
How about play action pass on a fly pattern down the sideline?
Okay. 100 yards.
99
and a half.
And 15/16 yards.
Right.
Touchdown.
Here we go. It's second down, by the way. Second down and call it 20. A little less than 20.
We're going to run it.
Here's the handoff. It's going to go to Croft. He's outside the 5, near the 7. Now we have a penalty. Looks like we're going to have a face mask now, and this third quarter may take even longer than the second quarter did. Here's another flag.
If that's 15 yards, that's going to bring him out near the first down marker.
Well, it was 20 to go. They picked up about 6.
I'm surprised they brought that ball into the end zone to hand it off.
Yeah. It is a face mask defense. And it's 5 yards to the 13-yard line.
5 yards. That was a 7-yard face mask.
Inadvertent. Not a personal foul. 5 yards.
Yes, but they moved it 7.
Right.
We're at the 6 and
6, 7.
We'll have to go back and check.
13. 13-yard line now. So second down and 7-ish. And we're under 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. They give it to Croft, and he is at the 20-yard line, maybe right on the first down marker, with a run over the right side, maybe a little short. 3rd and 1, I guess we'll call it.
They're going to hurry up to the line.
Quick snap, no huddle, and quarterback keeper for a yard and a first down. First down, Marquette. As we close in on the midway point of the third quarter here. 7:31 to go, third. Well, they mark it right on the 20. They didn't give him much, but a first down. So that was the quarterback sneak. And the ball's at the 20-yard line. As we close in on 7 minutes to go, third quarter.
You wonder how long these long Marquette drives are going to take their toll on the Dupo defense.
Here's a sweep for Longstreet. He's 25, 30. He's out past the 30-yard line. That's a double-digit gain of about 12 yards.
Number 2, Longstreet, the ball carrier. Good
We
for it.
have an
Marquette,
injured
first down.
Dupo defender. Looks like a cramp. Leg cramp there with the heat. 6:58 to go, third quarter. And that's a first down run for Longstreet, 12 yards.
Boy, those cramps are painful.
Oh, mercy. Yeah.
Especially in the middle of the night.
Yes.
And they always come in your calf.
Charlie horse, right? Is that what you call it?
I don't name it.
Charlie? 6:58 to go, third quarter, 21-16.
I call it something, but it ain't Charlie.
I got you. I knew what you were getting at. Marquette with a lead, and Dupo on defense here. Marquette looking for more. They had 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. Led at halftime 21-16. That's still our score, the halftime score here in the third quarter. 21-16.
He's getting a nice massage out there. Check that out.
Yeah. It is the calf, right? Left calf.
Looked like it was the calf. Well, that's their quarterback, too.
There you go.
On defense.
Number 2, Chase Davis. And he jogs to the sideline. So, 6:58 to go. Marquette with a new set of downs. And they will run the offense some more here from their own 32-yard line.
Fill him up with some Gatorade and head back out there.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite color?
Sounds easy. Bluish.
You like the blue? I kind of like the fruit punch or the
Okay.
or the yellow. I'm not sure if the yellow has a name, but it's kind of like the yellow green.
Okay. Clock running again, 6:45 to go, third period. Eberlin under center, long count. He's going to hand the ball off, a delay to Croft. He's going to pick up a couple, that's it. As he runs over the right side, number 5
Croft, the ball carrier
to the
on play.
34-yard line.
Second and long for the Explorers.
And we have another injured Dupo player down. Could be another cramp. So another Dupo defender on the turf. 6:23 to go, third quarter. Marquette 21, Dupo 16. Back with more in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
You won't find a
presented
better
by
health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop at their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Back at Public School Stadium, more third quarter football here at the stadium. As we hit almost 9 o'clock now. Third quarter, here's an exchange and a fumble as they hand it off. And a fumble, and Dupo picks it up. An easy fumble recovery. We have a Marquette offensive lineman down now too, but there's a turnover. Marquette earlier in this third quarter had an interception. Now a turnover for the Dupo Tigers. And that was an easy fumble recovery. The ball was just laying there on the turf for the defender to pick it up. DeMilo Jones, number 11, was in the game, and I think he was going to get the handoff there, but I don't know if it was the quarterback, the running back. Somebody made a mistake there. Put the ball on the turf. So Dupo, fumble recovery. And it'll go turnover now the other way. Dupo ball, they're at the Marquette 27-yard line.
So now Marquette's defense back under some pressure, which they haven't been under for a while.
Yeah, they need to try and hold the lead here, 21-16. Back to throw. That's the starting quarterback who's back in the game. He slides down and then he's hit. He wanted a flag, no flag. Number 7 is back in the game. Big story there.
Number 7,
Simshauser, the senior, is back. And he runs with the football to the 20-yard line. Didn't look like he had a leg injury there.
No, sure didn't.
Pretty good running as he took off to the 20 for a gain of 7. Some rushing yards for him tonight. Talon Simshauser. 2nd down and 3. High snap. Fakes right, rolling left. And he's going to throw it away. Here's a flag. Back at the line of scrimmage, and we have a holding on Dupo, it looks like.
On the play, penalty marker down.
On a 2nd and 3. And it's holding. So there's a play when you're a coach, you probably think, I should have ran the ball. It's 2nd and 3. You try to throw it. Sometimes you're going to get a holding penalty on a throwing play.
Well, and the play took so long that they had to hold their position longer than normal. And I think that's what created the holding as the quarterback was trying to roll to the left. It looked like he was trying to throw that ball out of bounds and didn't get it there. That could have been picked off.
Ball placed at the 30-yard
fell
line. It'll be 2nd and long.
Kind of in no man's land, but nothing but Marquette defenders really in the area. But on 2nd and 3, you probably second guess yourself thinking, maybe should have run it. Now it's 2nd and 13. Here's a pass incomplete to Lumpkins as he comes to the near side, limping a little bit. Incomplete, 3rd down.
Come on, get off the field.
And so Dupo with the ball at the Marquette 30-yard line, 3rd down and 13. They need to get to the 17-yard line in the red zone. Let's see if they can do it. 3rd and long, though, for Simshauser. Quarterback in the pistol. Maybe just going to hand the ball off. Nope, he's going to throw it. Over the middle, is picked off. That's Jones, number 11, and he will be back to the 30-yard line. And Marquette may get a penalty, helmet to helmet there, but it's an interception. And Marquette with another turnover on defense.
I'm not sure who he was throwing that to. I think he expected one of his receivers to break one way or the other, because that went right into the Marquette players' hands. This game is really getting chippy.
Yes, it is. After every whistle, after every play, we've got a ton of flags anyway. We have a flag here. And it is going to be on Marquette after the interception. The interception was by Jones, number 11. So Marquette with the ball. They've had 2 interceptions here in the third quarter. After that fumble recovery a moment ago by the Dupo defense. And now with 4:32 to go here in the third quarter, we have another maybe officials timeout.
Well, the officials going over and talking to somebody over at the Dupo bench. The other officials marking off the
15
penalty.
yards.
Going to move it back to the 15.
Just after 9 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 2-hour ball game now. We're in the third quarter, 4:32 to go. And here on opening night, a long night of football.
I'm not sure what Dupo's coach is hot about. Unless he thinks that, I mean, the penalty definitely was after the change of possession.
Sure.
Penalty against the Explorers after the interception. It'll be first down, Marquette.
And as Marquette is huddling up here on the sideline, they have another player dropped to the ground with a cramp. 4:32 to go here.
Now another flag flies for their bench. And something flew like a water bottle onto the field. I don't know if it came from something. I don't know if that was from the bench or from the crowd, but
unsportsmanlike conduct, Dupo.
So now they'll just go back 15 to where it was.
So they had the 15,
Unsportsmanlike penalty called against
but
the
now they
Tigers.
give up
Ball will be placed
15.
at the 30-yard line.
So Marquette ball, we know that. It's back to the 30-yard line. Their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. As we mentioned, just after 9 o'clock here on this Friday night, August 21. First week of football. Marquette with a lead, 21-16. That was our halftime score. Marquette by 5. We're still there. Here's Eberlin throwing over the middle, and he's got a man over the middle, over the 50-yard line. It goes. It's complete to McLeod, the captain, halfback. Maybe lined up as a receiver this time, though. Number 4 with a catch.
25 yards on that play, and he kind of just snuck out of the backfield, I think.
Yeah. For a big catch over the middle and over the 50. So here we go. Marquette looking for more. They've scored 3 touchdowns. And they're now at the 45 of Dupo.
I think the Explorers kind of fooled him that time throwing the football. I don't think they expected him to do that on first down.
Play clock down under 10 here, and another snap coming with Croft in the backfield. See if he gets the carry. He will. Number 5, up the middle, going to go for about 4 yards. Straight up the middle, 4 yards for number 5.
Number 5, Croft, the ball
How's
carrier.
his
4
rushing
yard gain on
total
the
now?
play. Good for
He
second down
is
for
at
Marquette.
158 yards on 15 carries, unofficial.
Unofficially. Now that we're into the second half, we'll check some more scores as we go along here. Third quarter winding down, 2:45 to go. With Marquette leading Dupo. Marquette driving, they're at the 41 of Dupo after the interception. Here's Eberlin handing off to Croft. He breaks it outside. First down and more. He's inside the 35, down near the 32 or 33-yard line.
Good for a first down.
First down, Explorers. As they move the chains and move down the field, they'll mark it at the 32-yard line. First down.
Croft's going to come off the field for a breather.
So they'll bring a new running back in there, and right now Eberlin's going to go up under center. Some receivers to the edges. Osborne and Jones here to the near side. Looks like McLeod is in the backfield once again. And he'll get the football, try to turn the corner here on the near side to the 25-yard line. He's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be right near the first down marker inside the 25. Let's see where they mark it.
Maybe just a little
Number
bit
4,
short.
McLeod, the ball carrier on the
Mark
play.
it at the 23-yard line. And less than a yard to go.
It'll be 2nd and short for the Explorer.
Second down after the McLeod run there. Nearing the red zone, nearing the fourth quarter. We're at 1:40 to go, third quarter. As they set the offense again. The blue running the football here in the third quarter now. Croft and McLeod. Here's McLeod up the middle, trying to get a first down. All he needed was a half yard or so.
I'm not sure he's going to get it, though.
Maybe third and short now. No gain. Maybe a loss of a half yard.
Number 4, McLeod, the ball carrier for the Explorers. It'll be 3rd and short.
Centralia, big lead on Salem. Centralia now in the Cahokia Conference. 49-13, they lead Salem. Under a minute to go, third quarter now. And the snap back, the handoff to the near side. That's a first down. And another face mask, and down to the 20-yard line goes McLeod.
Number 4, McLeod, the ball carrier.
So they'll be in the red zone. It'll be a first down. And the third quarter, let's see, mark it all the way down to the 5-yard line with this big personal foul, it appears.
That's one of those spin your head around face mask type calls.
Half the distance, so it'll be the 10-yard line.
Face mask called on the Tigers. Ball will be placed at the 10-yard line.
So first and goal at the 10, it looks like. Here we go, first down. 46 seconds left, third quarter. No scoring in the third quarter yet. That may change here in a moment. Here's Jones in motion from the wide receiver position. Gives to Croft. He breaks a tackle to the 5, and he's going to score near that front left pylon. He scores. Croft, 10-yard touchdown run for Marquette.
Well, he tried to go into the line. There was nothing there. He bounced it out to the left and around the side, put his shoulder down and ran over one of the Dupo players at the goal line. And Marquette with another touchdown on the board just as the third quarter is about to come to an end.
40 seconds left. He scores his third touchdown of the game. Marquette has 4 scores, and he's got 3 of them. This time a 10-yard touchdown run, and here's Stephan for the extra point. Try to make it a 12-point lead. But still a little bit of time left, third quarter. But now we're going to have offsides Dupo.
So if they move it closer, would you go for 2 here?
That's what the coaches are trying to decide here.
Not a lot of difference between a 12-point lead and a 13-point lead, but I think you might.
Well, they're going to make a last-minute decision here. The play clock is going to be reset to 25. Here we go. The offense is out there now with the ball down at the 1.5-yard line. 2-point try for the first time tonight for Marquette. Got 3 extra points kicked through by Stephan. Now they'll go for 2. It's Eberlin on a keeper, it looks like, and he's going to get it. 2 points for the quarterback. Eberlin, he's in, following his center and following his offensive line.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Lennox.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at godfreylandmark.com. Landmark Realty, serving the Riverbend and serving you.
So 2 touchdowns for Dupo on opening night. 4 touchdowns now for Marquette. 29-16. Here's Stefan. Here's the kick. It's a line drive that will hit at the 15-yard line. Scooped up there and brought outside the 20. And somewhere along the line, he stepped out of bounds there. They're going to mark him all the way out to the 29-yard line. Looked like he may have stepped out back near the 20 or 25.
Yeah, I thought so too. He must have really tight-roped it to get to the 29.
Brady Portell again, number 1 on the return. 35 seconds to go, and they're at their own 29-yard line. And Dupo, slow to get out there. The play clock is at 10. The offense set up now. Play clock is 5, 4, 3, 2, and they need to snap it. Now the offensive line moves. We're going to have a penalty on Dupo.
Well, that's a couple of times this evening that they have not gotten out there quick enough, or the officials that put the ball in play and they didn't realize it.
Penalty marker on the play.
Either way, it's going to cost them 5 yards again. They're complaining about it, but somebody on the field or somebody on the bench has got to keep an eye on that clock.
Yeah, no doubt. And even a couple of times it seemed that the officials have put the ball into play a little bit late. A couple of times for that too. So here's Ellis on the run. The running back gets the carry. He fumbles the ball. It's picked up there by a lineman, I believe. Dupo still got it at their own 25-yard line. So he had picked up about 5, but then lost 4 on the fumble. 2nd down and 14, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. After 3, Marquette by 13. Marquette 29, Dupo 16. As we go to the 4th quarter, you're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the City.
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Well, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back to Public School Stadium. Dupo with the football, but they trail by 13. Bring the ball out for a first down to the 41-yard line. Tigers have it at their own 41. Dupo trailing as we start the fourth. 29-16. Marquette by 13 right now. Nashville leading Roxana. Third quarter, 27-14. Shells with a touchdown. They trailed 27-7. Now it's 27-14, Nashville. As some scores move from the third quarter to the fourth quarter. We're in the fourth. Here's a run to the 45-yard line, a gain of about 4. That's going to be the running back, I think, Luke Ellis. The 25 who gets the carry.
Number 25, Ellis, the ball carrier on the play.
Luke Ellis is a senior. They have about 10 or 11 seniors on their roster this year. 9 wins last year to make the playoffs. Lost to Carrollton, I believe, in the second round. The 1A playoffs. 29-16, and here's Dupo jumping on offense again before the snap.
I wonder if the center was supposed to snap that, because there was about 3 players that all jumped. And he didn't move the ball.
Yeah, you never know who was in the right, who was in the wrong.
That's
on that
over
offensive line.
Over 100 yards in penalties now against Dupo.
Yeah, I'll bet. Whew. Belleville West 42-0 over Alton. Third quarter. That'll be a running clock. Here's a pass for the quarterback, and he's going to slide down. He wanted to run. He's out to the 45-yard line for a gain of 5.
Number 7, Simshauser, the ball carrier on the play.
Simshauser, gain of 5. It's going to be third down and about 6 yards to go. Near midfield for Dupo. Marquette leading by 13. 10 minutes to go in the game. Here's a throw to the near side. Caught at the 50. That's going to be a first down. As the receiver steps out of bounds over the 50-yard line.
First down, Tigers.
Right on the marker, I believe. Gain of 6. Caden Crowder, number 5, receiver, a senior with that catch. As Marquette's defense trying to make a stop here, keep the lead at 29-16. Here's a run. Luke Ellis breaks a tackle to the 45 of Marquette. Gain of 5 yards for Ellis.
Ellis a hard runner, but that's his biggest
Number 25, Ellis, the
game
ball
of the
carrier on the
evening.
play.
He's carried the ball 10 times.
2nd and 5 for the Tigers.
But not a whole lot to show for it. And he's a big, strong guy. You can tell he can run the football, but most of their best running has been from the quarterback, and especially in that first quarter and a half. But the last couple of times quarterback has run, he has slid down, and I suspect he's been told, we don't want you to get ahead of you.
No doubt, yeah. Here's a run to the left side. No room at all as Ellis is gobbled up. No gain. 2, 3 explorers there. The last man in looked like Longstreet, number 2. Also number 14, Grady Deerking, in there on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Third down and about 6 to go. Still at the 45 of Marquette. We're down to 8:40 to go in the game. Dupo trailing 29-16. Here's a roll to the right. They want to pass it. They're going deep. A man wide open, and he dropped the ball at the 5-yard line. He was going to walk into the end zone, and he was, and I mean wide open there in the middle of the field.
That was Lumpkins, and he's made 2 great catches tonight, and he must have just taken his eye off of that one. There were actually 2 receivers back behind Marquette's defense with nobody around him, and that one was a sure touchdown.
Wow. He waited for it, maybe a little underthrown, but he was right there. And it just slipped through his hands. 4th down, they're going to go for it. 4th and 6. Near midfield, down by 2 scores. They're going to go. And he's rolling left. And he's trying to get a first down, but he's going to be short. He's going to pick up about 4, and he needed 6 yards. And so, Marquette will turn him over on downs. That 4th down run short. And so it'll go the other way. Marquette ball. 4-yard gain for the quarterback. So at the 41-yard line, Marquette ball. 8:22 to go in the game.
So the defense bent a little, but they did what they had to do, and now they should be able to run this game out.
Well, they, at least run 3 or 4 minutes off the clock. I think if you get maybe a couple of first downs, that may do it.
Well, and plus, if you can get inside the 20, you've probably got an 80% chance of a field goal with their kicker, and that'd make it a 3-score game.
And we have a penalty
marker on the play.
before the snap. "12 men on the field, Dupo." Maybe.
That's that Pledge of Allegiance call again.
So 5 yards against the Dupo defense. Too many men on the field.
5-yard penalty called against the Tigers. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Explorers.
Dupo sends a player off. They were going to have 12 on again. Now they've got 11. Here's a handoff to Croft. He breaks it to the outside. Left side running. He has a first down, and he's carrying defenders to the 45-yard line of Dupo.
Croft, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 10 yards for Jordan there.
Boy, the last 5 or so, and 3 players he was dragging along.
Taking him for a ride, no doubt about it. 4th quarter. Marquette in control here. 29-16 over Dupo. Croft has 3 touchdowns. The other one, Longstreet. After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota players of the game. Snap back, they throw it down the line of scrimmage to Longstreet. He has 5, he has 10, maybe about 15 before he's knocked out near the 30-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 2, Longstreet. Good for a Marquette.
Looks like it'll be right on the 30-yard line, 14-yard gain. As he was pushed out of bounds. Marquette ready to go again, 30 yards away from scoring again. 7 minutes to go in the game now. They're ready to go, taking all the time they can off that play clock and the game clock. Here's a run by Croft over the right side, carrying defenders again. He's got 15 more. He's down to the 15-yard line on a run to the right for Croft.
And that's going to put him unofficially over 200 yards rushing in this game.
Wow. What a game. What an opening night. Leading Marquette to the win. here tonight, it appears. Triad leading 34-20 over Highland. They go to the fourth quarter, it looks like. 34-20, Triad. Breeze Central leading Effingham, 41-20. Watch out for Breeze Central again this year. What's new? Here's Longstreet getting the pitch. Was going to go left. He's going to go back right. And he's going to walk into the end zone. 15 yards. Touchdown. His second of the night.
Well, he went to the left, and there was nothing there. That's where the play was designed to go. And when he turned around, he was quick to the corner. Nobody could catch him, and he's into the end zone from 15 yards.
Longstreet, a couple of touchdowns in the game. Remember, he also had an interception back in the third quarter on defense. 35-16, Marquette. They'll try to tack on the extra point now. 6:04 to go. We still have half of the fourth quarter remaining. Here's the extra point. It's good. It's good. 36-16 our score.
36 and the Tigers 16.
36-16, Marquette leading by 20. Obviously their biggest lead of the game. They now lead by 3 scores here with just 6 minutes to go. Well, a strong home opener for sure for Marquette. They'll play at home again next week. It'll be a Saturday game. It'll be against Redbud here at home. Week 2, it'll still be August football. Labor Day's not for a long time, right? Man. Marquette 36, Dupo 16.
Seems like everything's starting earlier. School's starting a little earlier.
Except for colleges, right?
I guess that's true.
I'm trying to see. Dupo's had 16 points for a long, long time. They've been on 16 since the first quarter. With 1:23 to go in the first quarter, they scored a touchdown to take a 16-7 lead. 16-7. And since then, it's been all Marquette for sure on the scoreboard. Here's a penalty on the kickoff. And the return man out to the 35. Here's a flag. Here's another flag.
I think we had a block in the back for the first flag, and I'm not sure what we had for the second one. Unless they both saw the same thing.
So 29 unanswered points for Marquette to lead it 36-16. Longstreet, 2 touchdowns. Croft, 3 touchdowns. Those are your 5 Marquette touchdowns scored by 2 players. Marquette on their way to a 1-0 start with the home opener tonight.
Team. Ball will be placed on the 20-yard line. It'll be first down, Tigers.
Belleville West fourth quarter, 49-0 now over the Alton Redbirds. Now the ball pushed back to the 20-yard line. Penalty Dupo. 5:59 to go. They still have the senior quarterback in there. Simshauser rolling right, throws it, completes it to the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 as they throw it to the far side, right in front of the Dupo
Pass
bench.
is complete to number 10, Horn. That'll be a Tigers first down.
Got McLeod hustling to get off the field. Looked, he was in on the tackle. Looked like he was favoring the way he was hobbling. That was some pretty quick moving on one foot, the way he was hopping along there.
All the way across the field. 20-point lead for Marquette. We're down to 5:30 to go in the game. There's a throw to the near side, incomplete. Bad throw that time.
Pass is incomplete on the play. It'll be second
Behind the
and 10
receiver.
for the Tigers.
Receiver out here had a couple of defenders on him too. Brady Portell of Dupo. And it is second down and 10.
You mentioned no points for Dupo since they got those first quarter, those 16 early ones. It's a little tough to score when you're going backwards a lot. They've had 16 penalties in this game.
My, oh my. There's the quarterback back to throw, scrambling, getting away from a couple of defenders, and now he's down at the 33-yard line.
Number 7, Simshauser, the ball carrier on the play.
Now he's limping a little bit more.
For the Tigers.
That sophomore quarterback. Number 2 is the receiver out there on the edge, Chase Davis.
I'm not so sure at this point you don't preserve your senior quarterback who's already somewhat injured. Definitely not 100%.
Right. And it's now a 20-point game. 3-score game.
Does he not start?
Here we go. Low snap on third down, and it's going to be a sack, maybe an incomplete pass. Although a lineman picks it up, falls on it.
Fumble on the play recovered by the Tigers.
And it'll be fourth down.
And long.
It'll be fourth down with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Dupo trailing by 5 at halftime. 21-16 at that time. And here in the 9 o'clock hour, 2.5-hour ball game, we're at 36-16. And here on fourth down, it's a throw picked off. Long street again from the 50-yard line, and he'll step out of bounds. He's got another pick. 2 picks for number 2. He's also got 2 touchdowns.
It'll be first down, Explorers.
Longstreet just scored here in the fourth quarter. And now he's got another interception on defense.
Somehow the ball just seems to find him.
No doubt about it. Had an interception in the third quarter, another one in the fourth quarter. Longstreet, number 2. He is a junior. Croft, running back, a junior. 3:35 to go in the ball game now. First and 10, the ball at the 30-yard line. Marquette will have it at the Dupo 30-yard line. Try to run the clock out from here. A 20-point lead. Eberlin with the snap. He's under center, and he hands the ball off. It is Croft. He'll go down after a couple of yards, inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line.
Number 5, Croft, the ball carrier on the play. Short gain.
29 unanswered points for Marquette in this game. At the end of one quarter, Dupo led 16-7. But Marquette with 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, and they were on their way. They led 21-16 at halftime. After 3 quarters, 29-16. Now we're at 36-16, Marquette. 2:50 to go in the ball game now. Second down and 7. They'll hand it off to Croft again, and he is brought down. Tackled inside the 25 at about the 23-yard line. Third down.
It'll be 3rd and short for the Explorers.
Croft is going to come out of the game here after a couple of carries. We'll bring in some subs into the game. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Third down. New running back, new receivers, new quarterback it looks like. Maybe offensive linemen here and there to finish out the ball game. Here's a run up the middle, no first down, maybe a yard, and it'll be third down Third down and about
Number 44,
3 to go.
On the ball carrier. No gain on the play. It'll be fourth down for the Explorers.
Actually, fourth down now. Fourth and about 3 to go. But we're down to 1:40 remaining in the ball game. Fourth down, and Marquette will wait to snap it. Another 10 seconds or so. On fourth down and short. Gonna hand the ball off. And they'll get no gain again. No gain on third down, no gain on fourth down.
Number 44,
And it'll go over to Dupo now with 1:14 to go in the ball game. Dupo ball. And so the Dupo Tigers will get it, but they will lose their opener on the road. 36-16, it looks like. Marquette will win this game by that final score tonight. As things wind down here at Public School Stadium. On opening night, Kankakee leading Edwardsville 21-7 tonight. Not many finals in yet here in the 9 o'clock hour. O'Fallon and Quincy are tied 21-21. O'Fallon and Quincy tie game late. And we're ready to go again with Dupo football, and they hand it off for no gain with just a minute to go in the ball game.
Number 6, Accord, the ball carrier.
Roxana's the final score now. Nashville winning that game. They led all night, 42-14 over Roxana. So that's a final score tonight. Alton 47-20 over Collinsville going to the fourth quarter. Here's a snap back, here's a handoff, and it's going to go up the middle. Luke Ellis still getting another carry here, it looks like, for about 4 or 5 yards. And
Number 25,
25 seconds left in the ball game.
It'll be third and long for the Tigers.
Belleville West final over Alton, 56-0. The score there. And time is going to run out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marquette going to win their home opener as Dupo snaps the ball, but too late. Marquette 36, Dupo 16. Our final score on opening night here tonight. Marquette wins their home opener. They start 1-0. 5 touchdowns for Marquette. We'll talk about it during the postgame in just a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
RiverBender's coverage is proudly brought to you by Landmark Realty in Godfrey and Jerseyville, Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, bank locally, bank Liberty, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville, Tarrant and Harmon Real Estate and Auction Company, Marquette Catholic High School, and Roberts Motors.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganess Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganess Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
At Landmark Realty, we're proud to serve the Riverbend area with offices in Godfrey and Jerseyville. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. And if you're ready to start your dream business, we can help you find the perfect commercial property. Visit us today at godfreylandmark.com. Landmark Realty, serving the Riverbend and serving you.
College doesn't always fit into a perfect schedule. Between work, family, and everything else, it can feel overwhelming. That's where PACE comes in. At Lewis & Clark, PACE is a new way to earn your degree, built around your life. No rigid deadlines, no falling behind. Just a smarter, more flexible path to your goals on a schedule that fits you. College at your own pace.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.